Are you at risk of suddenly losing everything you and your family have worked for? Many business owners have a goal of saving up enough cash or building enough monthly cash flow that their family will be set for life, yet they overlook three key weaknesses that leave them at risk of losing everything they've built, possibly overnight. If you're worth 10 million or more, you may think you have all your assets protected, and I encourage you to watch this video to make sure you're not needlessly exposed to financial attacks. I'm David Roy Newby, author of 4 books that has consulted with 39 billionaires one-on-one. And in this video, I'll tell you the story of 3 families I know that each lost over $56 million quickly due to not using the 3 protection strategies I'll reveal to you at the end of this video. Let's get started. Family number 1. I know a guy that had a supplement business doing $8 million per month in sales, and he had $56 million in the bank. One night, right after a big ad of his ran, all the phone lines were lit up from people placing orders, and his dream car was delivered to his office. Life was grand. And the next morning, everything was taken from him instantly. How? A disgruntled limo driver falsely accused his business of selling illegal drugs from their warehouse, and despite no evidence supporting the false accusation, a prosecutor froze all his bank accounts and shut down his business, and he couldn't access 1 penny of his $56 million. As he wasn't able to borrow enough money from his family and friends to clear his name with a good lawyer, he ended up losing his business that was feeding his family and all his wealth over one frivolous lawsuit. In a moment, I'm going to show you how to make sure your family doesn't experience the same fate that his family did. The second family I know had built a $120 million portfolio of multi-unit real estate that generated an amazing amount of monthly cash flow to support the family. When the founder of the business died, a couple disgruntled heirs sued their family members for what they considered their fair share of the inheritance, and this legal infighting over the estate caused them to lose the whole real estate portfolio. I know another family with 4 kids that blew their $5 million inheritance on lawyers fighting over, get this, who should get their dad's harmonica that he played after dinner every night when they were kids. In a minute, I'll reveal a couple strategies that will help you ensure that your family doesn't lose everything over unresolved issues. Family number 3. I know a family that built a large lumber business over 3 generations that were at one point the largest owners of timber in their nation. They had built up a $125 million fortune by innovating in the lumber business, and to expand their business, they took out a $20 million bank loan. Despite them never missing a payment on their loan, their banker illegally changed the terms of the loan after the loan was in place and worked with a corrupt local judge to foreclose on their entire $125 million business empire, meaning they stole all their family's hard-earned wealth and business overnight. So, how can you learn from these families and avoid losing everything like they did? Here are the 3 key asset protection strategies I recommend you implement right away. Asset protection strategy number 1. Hold assets in the name of trusts, not in your personal name or in the name of businesses. That way, if a lawyer looks up your assets to decide whether to sue you or not, they won't find anything worth going after. Also, diversify your cash into multiple banks, ideally in multiple jurisdictions or nations, and hold some physical cash and precious metals so you have money to defend yourself and clear your name if someone sues you. If the guy I knew with the $56 million in the bank had just 10% of his funds in metals and physical cash, he could have won in court and preserved his $8 million per month business. Asset protection strategy number 2. Tell your heirs about your estate plans and work to resolve grievances between family members, no matter how hard it may be. In my book, Beyond Billions, I lay out 3 key strategies to maintain harmony in the family. And it's vital you work to maintain peace in your home so all you work for isn't squandered by the next generations of your family. A friend of mine helped a family worth $5 billion with their estate planning, and to their credit, they did 3 of the 4 things she recommended they do. They didn't follow her 4th recommendation because they didn't want to deal with the emotional messiness of it. And this emotional avoidance cost their family $1.5 billion within only 6 months of the company founder dying. Don't risk losing 1/3 or more of your family's wealth due to unresolved issues. Learn from the $5 billion family's mistakes and avoid them. Asset protection strategy number 3. When getting loans, do not over-leverage assets. My friends that lost their $125 million fortune over a $20 million loan made the mistake of pledging all of their assets to secure the loan, perhaps because they had such a good track record of managing money, and because they had a long-term relationship with their banker and didn't think they would cheat them like they did. Remember 2 key principles here. First, never pledge more than 200% of the value of a loan and assets in order to get the funds. In my friend's case with a $20 million loan, if they had only pledged $40 million of their assets against a loan instead of their whole $125 million of assets, they would have had $85 million of assets left after their banker cheated them. Second, everybody goes lame eventually and messes up. Just because someone has done a great job for you for a long time doesn't mean they will continue to forever. Knowing this, follow the Ronald Reagan rule and always trust but verify when working with clients and vendors, whether suppliers, accountants, bankers, or lawyers. So, to summarize the lessons of this video, number 1, don't over-leverage debt and don't over-leverage your assets. Number 2, have ongoing talks with your family on a regular basis to maintain family unity and resolve disputes. Number 3, keep your funds diversified in the bank, in cash, and in precious metals, and get all your assets out of your personal and corporation names. When you do these 3 things, you'll be 99% safer than you are today, and you and your family will better be protected from family infighting, being cheated, and from frivolous lawsuits and lawfare. If you found this discussion valuable and want to discover more specific strategies I learned from consulting with 139 billionaires that you can implement in the next 2 weeks, go now to goldpluscoin.com/preserve your wealth. The link should be in the description. Godspeed you and your endeavors, and God bless you and your family, friend.